love of the game. You jump
Yeah,
on this.
so if I'm not mistaken, I think the guy's name is Billy Church. Is that correct? Chapman. Why did I think Church? That was stupid.
Billy Chapman. The only reason I know that is because it was literally on like this weekend. I watched a little bit of it.
So Billy Chapman, an aging pitcher for the Detroit Tigers.
Detroit Tigers.
And the story goes through one game that he's pitching at Yankee Stadium. And you get the feeling that this is his final start of his career. And as you're going through the game, there's flashbacks to different points in his career when he met his love interest and how their romance started and how there were trials and tribulations and how he got through that. And then he'd flash back to the game, and then you'd flash back to a different part of his career. Ultimately ending with him triumphing as any pitcher would love to go out, throwing a perfect game in his final start. And against the New York Yankees, which makes it even better, right?
It's got to be. It has to be the New York Yankees.
Well, and I mean, of course. But a lot of things at play here, right? Aging pitcher kind of tasting that youthful bliss one more time. There's obviously the love story again, so you could maybe ask that question, is it a baseball movie or a movie about baseball? But then also there's the Detroit connection, and you love seeing the blue, orange, and gray with Detroit scrawled across the chest in Yankee Stadium and dominating. So I like this movie. I'm curious to see what it's rated, though.
So it is rated 6.6.
I think that's perfectly rated.
I agree. Another movie that I was late to. To me, this felt like it was like during that run of Kevin Costner doing like there was the game day, right? Mm-hmm. Where he's the GM of the Browns. Like it was like a run of like Costner sports movies, and I was like, I need a break, and I got to it, when it happened to be on HBO later on. But I'm glad I did because it's unique in the way it tells a baseball story, where it's the main theme is this is one game that's happening, and we're going to use the time of this game to tell you how we got here. So we're throwing the origin story bits and pieces, spliced throughout, while the overarching theme of is Billy Chapman about to throw a perfect game, at the age of 105. So, you get the Kevin Costner charm throughout the different parts when she's got her car broke down. It's the meet cute, and he doesn't know a thing about cars, but he's going to fake it until he makes it,
as any of us would.
To the trials and tribulations of. I mean, look, I don't know if there's a better line for a guy who was about to be caught in the act of being with another girl than whatever you're about to see in the next few minutes. I want you to know that my heart jumped when I saw you. Like, good luck. It's not about to get you out of the crap you just got yourself into, and then the girl comes down the stairs. But the overarching theme of, the way they did it with the game in the background, and it's her journey as well, a little bit of her leaving, coming back, and then that game is where she decides to make that, crucial decision. Again, is it a baseball movie? Is it a movie about baseball? I think it's a baseball movie. And I think 6.6 is right. I don't think it should be higher than that. I don't think, I understand why it's higher than, like, a kid's movie like Angels in the Outfield. But, is it a better movie? Adult me would say yes. Kid me would say no.
Of course not. Of course not.
All right.